Hi again, breakfast cereal eaters, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have we got for this time? Well, this is from 1988, and it's Nabisco Shreddies Who Framed Roger Rabbit mystery game comic. Let's take a look. So turning to the front of the packet, you'll see this really large image of Roger Rabbit. Clearly Nabisco were going to make the most of this franchise. On the side, you've got a competition to win a holiday in Walt Disney World. Plus also they got this runners-up prizes of some special Roger Rabbit watches. And then on the reverse, quite surprisingly actually, you've just got lots of text and words. I'd have expected a lot more visuals. I mean, you've got a couple of pictures clearly, but most of this is all around the competition. So you've actually got the application form there, which I'll show you in a minute. You've got the usual sort of terms and conditions waffle that always applies to these things. You do have this special t-shirts that were available. Now, I've never seen these. They're sort of ready shreddy t-shirts with Roger and the cartoon car on them, and I think those are really fab. But the rest of it then, it talks about the cartoon game comic as well, the mystery game comic, which let's have a look at and see what they're like. So when you open the packet up, this is what you got. You got one of these 4 comics. So they're quite substantial. They've always got this sort of tear off piece around the back, which once you've ripped that, you can then open up and read the comic. So let's have a look at each one of these in turn. So this is part 1. As you go through, you'll see there's some information about the actual competition and how to use these mystery game comics. And then you actually have this storyline of the actual film itself. And what you'll notice is at the top of each of these, or some of these pages, you'll see a letter that's actually coloured. So in this case, we've got the letter N. I'll go through each page so you can see the story unfold. There's the letter M. Letter R. The letter I. There's the letter V. And the letter A. And then at the very end it says, obviously, to be continued, who owns Toontown? So you take those letters and it's basically an anagram, and the answer in this case is Marvin. So what you then have to do is take the application form on here, and you'll see along the bottom, now give the special code word from at least one of the mystery game comics, saying which number comic it refers to. So in this case, we've obviously got Marvin, and it's comic number 1. You have to answer 3 other questions as well. So what is Roger Rabbit's wife called, which is Jessica? Name the town where the cartoon characters live, which was Toontown. And then who plays Eddie Valiant, the private investigator, which was the late Bob Hoskins, and he was brilliant in that. And then finally, you've got the usual sort of tiebreaker. So Roger Rabbit goes wild for Shreddies because. So if you obviously entered that, you then had a chance of winning those prizes that I mentioned earlier. So let's have a look at through some of these other comics. So this is number 2. So in this case, we've got Judge Doom. It was always very ominous. He was the scary character that all the other cartoons were afraid of. And I seem to remember he had some sort of liquid that was able to dissolve all the cartoons. Can't remember why he did that and what the benefit was. So in this case, what doesn't Judge Doom want removed from the warehouse? So if you want to know the answer to that, go back and have a look through some of those comics I've just shown, and you can have a look at the letters. So here we've got Jessica, and that's this is Eddie Valiant here, who's Bob Hoskins. So it doesn't really look much like him, actually. I think all the other characters certainly look like who they were shown in the film. That was the liquid there that was just being spilt. Right, this one here we've got, what is Judge Doom in the mood for? I guess he's not in the mood for food. Right, and there's comic number 4. This is such a fantastic film at the time. I remember it was really amazing seeing sort of live action and cartoons done in the way that it was, because it was done in a very sort of three-dimensional way, with all the cartoon characters sort of interacting really well with the actual sort of human actors. And it was certainly nothing like the sort of 2D images that you used to get with Bedknobs and Broomsticks and things like that. This really was true sort of three-dimensional animation. So it really looked like Roger was there. And here's the final one. Who framed Roger Rabbit? So I'll leave you to work that one out as well. So lovely set, this one. Really like it. And I think it was such a fantastic film.
Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. What Roger is trying to say is that free inside every special Shreddies pack is a Roger Rabbit mystery comic. Solve the puzzle in the competition, and you could win a smashing trip to Walt Disney World for you and all your family. There are 4 mystery comics to collect, free in every special Shreddies pack.
If you're interested in this and other serial offers, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share the clips, or visit my website, serialoffers.com, click on Serial Partners, and then Shreddies.